Hi, everybody, and welcome to my first official post of Disney the Noble Way. Today, we're going to be talking about annual passes. Something very near and dear to my heart. Got my annual pass right here. We're going to be talking about the benefits of the annual pass. We're going to be talking about the prices of the annual pass, why it would be a good benefit to you, and just overall benefits. And then, of course, I've got some topics coming up. And again, if you have any questions or anything, or if you have any topics you want me to bring up in the future, put it in the comments section. Be happy to look into that. So, annual passes. The biggest question I get from people are, how do you go to Disneyland so much? How can you afford to go so much? I don't understand. And the annual pass is the answer to all of those things. And I'll tell you why. So, annual passes. There are tremendous amount of benefits, and it's a great value if you're going to go to Disneyland more than once in a year. And now that means, not like the difference between a 2 and a 3-day park hopper. I'm meaning like you're going in October and you're going in June. 2 separate times, and let's say, because the average person gets about a 3-day park hopper. The 3-day park hopper runs at Disneyland right now for $265. So if you got one now and then you're looking at about $530. $530 for 3-day park hoppers. And that's what you spent that year. If you've already done that, you might as well have already gotten your annual pass and gotten all the perks and benefits that come with that. So that is my biggest example right there of why. So if you're going to go more to Disneyland more than once in a year, or you've thought about it, you've always wanted to go more than once in a year, but you can't justify it. It's so much money. Disneyland is not cheap, people. I get that. But if you've wanted to do that, then the annual pass is probably going to be a good value for you. So let's talk about what annual passes are. There are technically 3. The third one is if you want to go to Disneyland and Disney World. You can't even get them online. You have to call Disney to get them. So let's talk about the 2 that actually do matter and that apply to Disneyland. There is a deluxe annual passport and a premium annual passport. The deluxe annual passport starts at $519. Remember what I said? $530 for your 2 3-day park hoppers. The deluxe annual pass is cheaper than that and comes with discounts, and you get to go to Disneyland whenever you want. So the deluxe, what does that cover? 315 days out of the year. It does have blackout dates where you can't go to the park unless you pay like a fee of like $70 or whatever. It's less than a regular park ticket, but you still got to pay. When are those blackout dates? Weekends during the summer, Christmas, New Year's, Memorial Day, things like that. And there is a calendar you can look at through Disneyland.com to see when those dates are. But really, if you're a first-time user of the annual pass or you've been thinking about it, the deluxe is really good value and it's probably the best one for you. You never really want to go to Disneyland on Christmas anyway. I've gone around Christmas and it is magical, it is wonderful, but it is very crowded and nobody wants to wait 15 minutes for Pirates of the Caribbean. Wait, yes, people do want to wait that. You know how much it is? It's like an hour around Christmas time and those big holidays. It's crazy. So you want to be around 15 minutes. So let's talk about the premium now. The premium costs $699, which is a lot, about $700, $170 more than what you were going to be paying for your 2 3-day park hoppers. But there's a lot of benefits to that too. It's 365 days a year. So if you're crazy and you do want to go on one of those holidays, more power to you. You can go. And it also gives you discounts on food and merchandise. Now, to jump back to the deluxe, it's a 10% discount for food and merchandise. So anytime you go to a restaurant, you can give them your annual pass, you get a discount. Anytime you go to get a t-shirt, you get a discount. With the premium, it is a 15% discount on food and a 20% discount on merchandise. That can go a long way, especially if you're going with kids and they're just, Mommy, I want the toy. Okay, bam. You can use your discount. So there is a lot of value there. There is a lot. So you get that. Plus with the premium, you get free parking. Parking, last I checked with Disneyland, is about $18 per day. Per day. Not for your trip, but per day. So if you went for a few days, you're already looking at almost $50, almost $60 just for parking. Parking! That's what you might pay for food for the day. You're paying for parking. It's crazy. So, get the free parking. Get the free parking. So you've got 2 different annual passes to choose from. And again, it's that's money. And that's the first thing people are just like, that is a tremendous amount of money. Going to Disneyland just without that is enough, paying for tickets and hotel and food and gas and merchandise if you're going to buy merchandise. I don't want to buy an annual pass, not for no $520 or whatever. If you live in California, you get a monthly payment plan. That is how Maria and I are able to go. That is how we're able to go so much, because we've now taken away that bulk payment. And same with the bulk payment you'd pay for a 3-day park hopper, that $265. We've deducted that. That's gone. Now we only have to worry about hotel, gas, and food. And you can still do that stuff on the cheap. But monthly payments for a deluxe, which is a good value, $35 a month. $50 a month for the premium, which is basically a credit card payment. For $35 a month, you can go to Disneyland. So if it's a weekend and you've got your, got some OT on a paycheck and you're just like, hey, let's go to Disneyland, you've already taken the tickets out of the equation because you're already paying for them. So when you're looking at that, when you're looking at numbers and not looking at big picture, and you're looking, I can't possibly afford Disneyland because it's so much money just for the tickets. You can take care of the tickets with this, with your annual pass, because you're paying monthly on them. Now, some people prefer to buy them up front, and you can get those at Costco and things like that, and they're good. Don't go eBay or Amazon. I'll get into that later, or another time. But you can get them and pay up front, and some people will. They'll get their, tax refund or something like that, and they'll pay the money for the annual pass, which is great. Hey, no monthly payments. But it is a good value if you're going to be going more than once in a year. It really, really is. If you are, get the annual pass. Get those discounts on your food and stuff like that. Get the free parking if you get the premium. It all comes back to you. And just like I said, $530 just to go twice in a year, you could have already bought a deluxe annual pass for that and paid less and have gotten discounts. There are other perks to the annual pass. You get like a monthly newsletter for annual pass holders, and they talk about special events, special pricing on things. Sometimes you get a 25% discount on the Disneyland Resort hotels, which we all know are expensive. So, hey, 25% discount, you may want to go that route one day. They have special stuff like you stay in the park an hour later or get to the park an hour earlier, kind of like their Morning Madness. You can go there for Morning Madness. It's like Magical Morning or something like that. I don't know where Morning Madness came from. Anyway, but you can get those special perks. Sometimes, like for Maria and I, we went on Valentine's Day, and they did, in the Abraham Lincoln Theater, they did a special screening of, what's it called? Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp. I should know that. Lady and the Tramp. For annual pass holders only. They shut down the normal attraction. Annual pass holders got to go in for Valentine's Day and watch that movie and have free popcorn. That's awesome. That's an awesome little perk. Is it worth $699? Probably not, but if you're going to go anyway and you're going to get those perks, I mean, it can kind of make the trip a little bit more magical for you and your spouse or partner or whatever. So, something to look into. But that's how we're able to go. That is how we're able to afford it, and it does have a tremendous value for people. So if you are interested and you have any other questions, definitely hit me up. I'm a good resource. Call Disney. Where can you get them? You can get them at the park. You can get them, like I said, you can get them from a gift card stand or whatever, paying up front. But if you're interested in those monthly payments and you want to do that instead, because that's more cost effective, to me anyway, you can get them online. It's like an e-ticket you print out, and you still got to take it to the park. That's why I say it might be better to go to the park just the day of and get your annual pass, because they'll print out your ticket. We got my name on it and everything, and they will take your picture, and your picture is linked to your annual passport, so they know it's you using this, and you're not passing it off to somebody else. So those are the values. That is the way to get them. Get them if you're interested. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Until next time, goodbye.